Welcome back to another video. We are back on FIFA 17 where we're going to simulate through a few seasons to see if we can save Dele Alli's career. While Dele Alli's career didn't take a hit until around the 21-22 season, I think there's no better time to go back and when he was in his prime, when he was young and had loads of potential. Looking at his stats, he isn't a bad player. He can play in cam, CDM and on the wing, so we have made a team around him to help him play the best he can play. We are going to keep him at Spurs for at least this season. If he can get a lot of game time and if he can win any trophies, we will keep him here, but we might move him on in the future should it look necessary to further his career. Now, I've said career quite a bit, but he's looking at the player in Dele Alli. He is quite a decent player with a value of 19.5 million. While this isn't as high as his peak in real life, where he's worth around 100 million, in real life right about now he's worth around 2 million per transfer market, and that is his transfer market value. Obviously, although this is a Dele Alli save, where we are trying to better his career, we can't just focus on the player alone. We do have to build a team around him, so we do bring in Luka Modric from Real Madrid, and then we do sell a couple of players actually. We do sell Everton, just so there's not much competition for Dele Alli in that midfield for that cam position, because I do need Dele Alli to start. If other players start instead of Dele Alli, this could be an issue. Looking at this team though, it is quite decent, and it should allow Dele Alli to get quite a lot of game time and perform. Should he perform, we should win quite a lot of trophies as well. Looking at the transfers, I did sell quite a lot of players. I got quite a lot of the younger players out because Dele Alli is the only young man we need, and I brought quite a few players in. I brought wingers in like Salah and Pizzi, and I saw quite a lot of players like wings. Eriksen was the key sale, and obviously we brought Modric in just to secure that midfield. Looking at season 1 now, we are at the end. We have managed to place second, only 6 points behind Chelsea. That is quite a good start in season 1. We are only a 59 manager reign, but this isn't about Spurs, this is about Dele Alli. Looking at the Premier League top goal scorers, I can't see Dele Alli anywhere on this list, which isn't a great sign, but he's not a goal scorer. He is in that cam position. He's here to create assists and just allow the midfield to flow. He's also not in the assists that I can see. I can't see him anywhere on this list. We are going to go look at his individual performances, see how well he's done, and see if he's played a lot of games. But before we do that, we are going to look at this team. The team does look pretty strong, and Dele Alli has managed to go up 2 overall. That is quite a big jump in overall, going from an 80 to an 82. Looking for him now, he has managed to play 60 games in the league. Not in the league, sorry. He has managed to play 60 games overall, 38 in the league. That means he's played every single league game, managing to get 9 GA in the league. Overall, he got 14 goals and assists combined, which isn't as good as he did in real life, but it's not a bad start playing 60 games for the young man. We'll go to the next season and see how... Sorry, lad, I completely forgot we were actually in the Champions League, where we have made it to the semi-finals, only losing 3-2 to Spurs. So that's a Champions League semi-final and a Premier League second place medal for Dele Alli in his first season. It's not too bad. Going into season 3 now, Dele Alli has managed to go 1 overall without even playing an extra game. No additional signings were needed, and I did think Tottenham Hotspur was the best place for Dele Alli coming into season 2, considering he played 60 games, and it has seemed to work out. He has got another second place finish, Spurs finishing second place in season 2 again, also behind Chelsea, similar to last season. But however, we have topped Chelsea in the Emirates FA Cup, winning 3-2 in the final. The Carabao Cup, can't even say was placed in here, but Arsenal has walked through with that. London is dominating not only the Premier League, but the English Cups as well. In the Europa League, we haven't managed to place. Same with this is devastating. Dele Alli has now got a third second place trophy, coming second to Manchester United in the Champions League final. If we'd won the Champions League in season 2, this would have been beautiful. However, Manchester United does top us to that. Just looking at the squad now, Dele Alli has managed to become 85 overall, becoming one of our best players now. That is a +3 overall from the end of season 2. Looking at this team though, built around him, it is quite strong. We've got a good bench, we've got a good starting 11. Go and look at the individual stats to see how many games he's played in season 2. He's managed to pick up 61 appearances. That's 1 more appearance in comparison to last season. He has played 2 less league games, but he has managed to pick up more appearances in the Cups and the Champions League. He has had a greater season in terms of goals and assists, picking up 19 in his 61 appearances. Again, it's not as good as he was in real life in terms of goals and assists, but he's getting good overall boosts and he's playing a lot of game time. I don't think Tottenham Hotspur is the club for him anymore, considering he isn't happy. I presume it's because of his wages, because he believes he's underpaid. So going into season 3, we have then sold him to Liverpool. I do believe Liverpool is the better club for him. While they haven't achieved as much as they could have in recent years in the game, Liverpool is a really strong side, and we'll see how he's done. Spurs has managed to win the Premier League in the 3rd season without Dele Alli. Dele Alli's club, Liverpool, only finishing 8th. This is a poor season for Liverpool. Hopefully Dele Alli hasn't played too poor and he has managed to pick up a few appearances. Otherwise it could be the wrong move for the player. I did sell him to Liverpool thinking it would be better for him. You'd get similar game time, he would get more money, he'd be happy at the club and he could score more goals and he could become their main man, because he's never going to become our main man with Harry Kane up front. However, go and look at the individual player. He has managed to get a +2 overall boost coming into the end of season 3. Go and look at his stats now. We're all going to go on to Liverpool because we're still a Spurs manager, obviously. Daniel Sturridge, I love that man so much. If you don't know, I support Liverpool solely because of Daniel Sturridge. There will be a Liverpool rebuild coming up very, very, very shortly, probably also on FIFA 17. Looking at the player on Dele Alli, in the Premier League he's only played 24 games, only getting 1 goal and 1 assist. Not only is the appearances a lot lower, but the goals and assists are way lower than what he was at Spurs. I have now joined Liverpool in the hopes to resurge his career and make Liverpool the right move and the right club for him. I am going to build the team around Dele Alli, playing with 2 cams, just in case, because with 1 cam, if it was Dele Alli, I don't know how well he would get in the team, with Coutinho also playing in cam, with Roberto Firmino also being able to play in cam, and Sigurdsson there. There was a lot of rotation risk, and unlike Spurs, I don't want to sell everyone. So I have made a formation with 2 cams. Go and look at the results at the end of season 4 now this is. We have managed to improve the numbers quite a bit. We've placed in 5th with 70 points. We're only 3 points away from finishing 3rd, only 3 points away from Spurs. This could appear to be the right move. We are going to go look at Dele Alli now, because obviously he is the main focus of this video. I can't see him in this list. Coutinho and Ings are both in the top goal scorer list, which is quite scary considering Coutinho, the other cam, is a top goal scorer in terms of top 10 in the Premier League. Dele Alli doesn't appear to be. Same with the assists. We're going to check and make sure he has been playing. He is now a 90 overall though. Looking at this team, Dele Alli is now the highest rated on the squad. So if he's not playing, something's going wrong with the assistant manager when he's 7 the games. Loris Karius, absolutely club legend. So he's gained a +3 overall and he has managed to play 35 games. This is 25 short of what he's playing at Spurs though. In his first season at Spurs at 21 years old, he managed to play 60 games. He only plays 35 for Liverpool. I'm unsure why this is. It could be injuries, it could be poor performance, or it could be a rotation risk because there was quite a lot of cams. But there shouldn't be with him being a 90 overall. I'm not sure what's going wrong. Liverpool might not be the right club for him, and we might need to try and find a new club for him in the season 5. Going into the final season, in real life, this was the year that Dele Alli's downfall, should we say, where he began his decrease. He was losing game time, he lost the trust in Spurs and ended up moving to Everton. Round about this time it's going to happen in real life. We've got to just pray and hope it doesn't happen in the game. He wasn't happy with his wages yet again, greedy man, but we do want to keep Dele Alli happy, so we are going to offer him a £220,000 contract a week and give him the crucial first team player. He hasn't managed to pick up an international appearance. I can't see how many games he's playing for England, but he is in their squad at the start of the season, so that is a really good sign. Coming to the end of season 5, you have placed 5th. Yet again, that's 2 consecutive 5th place finishes. But again, Liverpool and the club performance doesn't really matter. It's all about Dele Alli. Looking at Dele Alli, he's still one of the highest rated players in the squad, stuck at that 90 rating. He has reached his max potential now. But again, rating clearly doesn't matter to this game. We do just need to look at numbers and stats. We're also going to look at the trophies, see if we've won anything. We haven't managed to pick up any more trophies for Dele Alli. We haven't won the Emirates Cup, and we haven't won the Carabao Cup. We did lose to Bolton in the quarterfinals. That's quite questionable. Same in Europe, we haven't done too well. Europe doesn't seem to be doing too well for Liverpool. I do believe this is the final season we're going to do with Dele Alli. He did stay at Liverpool. I was trying to look at other clubs to sell him to, but no one really came in from. Both Manchester clubs won the European trophy, by the way. Manchester United or Manchester City might have been the better club for him. When he was at Spurs, both Manchester clubs and Chelsea and Liverpool, all England giants, all big 6 clubs did come in for him. But I personally thought Liverpool was going to be the right move. It was a club who wasn't doing as well, but just needed that push, and I thought Dele Alli could have been that push. Unfortunately, he hasn't been, and he hasn't been trusted as much as he was at Spurs. He has managed to pick up 42 appearances this season though, not getting a single goal. We might need to do a part 2 of this, where we continue another 5 seasons, and see if we can manage to get him in double digits for the GA again, because 0 goals isn't too good. Well guys, we'll come to the end of this rebuild now. It's not a rebuild. We'll come to the end of saving Dele Alli's career. Well, we have managed to get him a big transfer value, and he hasn't had a massive decrease, and he's got a 90 overall, and he is still playing quite frequently. He hasn't won much since he's left Spurs, and he hasn't been getting as much success since leaving Spurs. So do we say this is a failure? Let me know down in the comments if you think Dele Alli has failed this career resurrection, or if he has succeeded and we have managed to save Dele Alli. Hopefully he can get the World Cup 2026. He has been playing for England, so it is a really good sign. And finally, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and peace.
Yeah, boy.